What is up, people? We're about to do a case study on thescorts.com, one of my previous stores that you guys saw the videos. It was me when I was vlogging. I was like, 2K today, 4K today, 6K today. I'm banned on Shopify. I want to kill myself. That's the case study that we're doing right now. So welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is benfacciani. I've documented my entire drop shipping journey from literally day one. And this is the revenue timeline of the Scorts. And we're going to go through literally the ups, the downs, and everything in between. A lot of crazy things happened with this. I got banned on Shopify. I got AUP banned, not like a payment processor ban. I got banned on Shopify. I got all my ad sets restricted on Meta. I went super viral on Twitter and got unbanned on Shopify. We had people that literally review bombed my store because they found it out because there was a pussy that leaked my store, and people literally put the most vulgar things on here. Like, look at this replay. There's naked woman, there's George Floyd, there's pictures of me when I was a jit. Like, bro, the crazy, like, what a loser. And yeah, we have a bunch of things that happen on this, so strap in. There's a bunch of things that you can probably hopefully learn from this video. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Thescorts.com. I found this product on Kalo Data. If you don't know what Kalo Data is, it's a product research tool that shows you UGC content. It shows you the product, and it shows you exactly how much money that product is made from exactly what video, from what creator, and everything. So I found this product day one on Kalo Data, literally like right here. Once it hit its like nearly 10K day, I saw it and I was like, this is a good product. And you might be wondering, Ben, it's a skirt. What do you mean it's a good product? That's where probably me and you differ a little bit. I look deeper into products that, you know, have an explosive day. So like I look at the 180-day chart and I look, okay, like this has done money. Like someone might be running this before. So I looked further into it. Lumavia Scorts skirt for woman denim. Okay, I was like, all right, what is a skort? So I checked the content. All right, and
I found the perfect
just watch.
Skort. It was so good, and it is so stretchy, and I love it. It has a little
bang.
short.
Interesting. Okay, like
I know what you're thinking. This skirt is a little short. Not short.
Sorry for the background noise. There's like a street right next to the crib that we're at right now. But look at this. It is a skirt that has shorts underneath it. Boom. Wow. Instant visual. Super cool. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, this is pretty sick. But it's just a skirt with shorts underneath. Let me see if it's trendy. Oh, it's super trendy and seasonal. Okay, sweet. So yeah, that's how I validated this product. I saw that it was making money. I saw that nobody else was doing it before, and I saw that it was super trendy, super seasonal, and I was the first person to get on it. I think I literally hopped on it like right around here. And like, you know, you can look at this. Like, this is only the term jean skort. If you look up skort, you're gonna see like this. And so jean skorts are like the newer version of skorts. They came out like a few summers ago, as you can see, and yeah, picked up a lot of trendiness, whatever. So that's the reason I decided to run it. We can just like break down the product in general. It's extremely visual and instant. So like, again, you see them flip up.
It has skorts on.
You get to see them flip up their shorts, and you're like, oh, what the heck, right? So like, you're like about to be flash. It's super lit. Second thing is, it just immediately you think, wow. We're like, oh, there's shorts underneath. Whoa. And then it's seasonal and trendy, which is bad. Like, you don't want that, but it's good for like short-term, I guess, kind of like pump and dump store. And also like the vision with this was to bring it into like kind of like the hoodie, and make this like a super like big store, like make a ton of money and make this get a bunch of pixel data and then just expand on custom products. And then the last thing that was good about this is that the UGC was pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of UGC. It's girls wearing shorts, flipping up the camera, like, okay, that's lit. So that was the main four things that I liked about this, and that's what made me instantly run it. I didn't wait. I literally saw it, and I was like, I'm running it. So yeah, the main lessons that we're gonna go over this video is that you can scale so fast. Like, this isn't anything. When I really started scaling was right here. Like, this is like right here, and right here is where I learned to kind of surf. And like, I didn't even know what surf scaling was until this product. So like, I feel like I've learned a ton just from that aspect alone. You want to build a moat as soon as possible, especially if you're running like an extremely competitive like Kalo Data product. And a low break-even ROAS is literally the name of the game. And then also offer building. So like this store, it was like I I don't remember the exact pricing structure that I used, but it was like, yeah, one of them was $45. Another, you could then buy one, get one 50% off for $70, and then you could buy 3 for like 80 or 90. So our AOV on the store was something around like 60 to 65-ish area. And yeah, now let's go through just literally sauce, me speaking to you. Here's what I've learned. Let's hope there isn't too much background noise. And yeah, this also, guys, this video takes a lot for me to upload and post. If you guys don't know what insiders are, you can get insider banned on Meta, you can get insider banned on Shopify. So literally, I already have created, but I had to create brand new Shopify accounts, brand new business managers. I had to do everything. I'm not using my name, like I had to do all of these things, and that's because I could have gone insider banned. Like, I'm not gonna say I definitely did, but I could have. As you guys can see from this revenue thing here, 6K a day. Was it 6K? It was 6K. I don't know why it's not showing it. It was like a $6,057 day, I believe. If we look at down here, can I zoom out? Yeah, it was like a $6,000 day. But you can see it went to 0 the next day. That's because I got banned on Meta and Shopify at the exact same time. I got AUP banned, which means acceptable use policy banned. So they just threw me a ban hammer. I went viral on Twitter. I was like, yo, I did nothing wrong. And then they unbanned me. So that's lit. But we're going to get into that. But when I say this video takes a lot for me, it means like I had to do a lot to get this video out. Like, my website is no longer active. You can't go on there. You can't see anything. My store got leaked to the entire ecom community. People knew, like, I had to change everything now, but like the cart apps that I've used, I had to change. The announcement bar that I use, the typography on my websites, the layout of my websites, I had to change everything. I had to change everything. And I could have gotten insider ban, but yeah, enough yapping. Let's go through the entire timeline. So day one test, the CPMs were really high. It was like $100 something, but there was so much buying intent. When someone was going on the website, like, we had a 5 to 10% conversion rate, which isn't great actually. Like, 5 to 10%. You guys think a 5% conversion rate is good? That's cute. I like it 2 or 3 or 4 times higher. Anyways, but we had a really high conversion rate and a really good revenue per visitor. If you don't know what revenue per visitor is, that's like, let's say you have $1,000 in revenue and 100 people that come on your website, your revenue per visitor is $10. And let's say your cost per click was $2, and that means that your gross margin per visitor was $8. And so you have a gross margin of $8 minus then your cost of goods. That's how much you profit. And so people always ask me, like, what's a good cost per click, good CPM, good click-through rate? Like, it's like, dude, there isn't like a defined number, if there was like a certain number, everybody be making money. Your CPMs can be $200, your cost per click could be $5, but you can be insanely profitable, or vice versa. You can have a $10 cent cost per click and not be profitable because you just don't have any buying intent. At the end of the day, the revenue per visitor that you have on your store is indicative of how good your product and how good your ads are. It isn't because your website is completely conversion rate optimized. Of course that's important, but your conversion rate and your revenue per visitor is going to be because of the ads that you've put out and the product itself. So, quick side tangent. There are no side tangents. This is my channel. I can do whatever I want. All right. Bad CPMs, but a high buying intent. So we ran it for like 2 days. And at this time, I was on a old ad account that had like 100 DSL. I've gone through so many ad accounts by now. I can't remember the entire story. So if you're on my business partner's channel, just know his entire breakdown, this was wrong. So I'm giving you guys the entire thing. Like, he kind of messed it up. So this is the entire breakdown, but a little bit is kind of left my mind. But CPMs were super high buying intent. So I was like, all right, we need a new ad account. We got a new ad account. And literally that day, I just surfed in what my eyes was. I didn't really know what surfing was at the time, but I think that was like $1,000 something day. Yeah, like 1.5K a day. And our margins were really bad there. It was like 15% margin. But when you're surfing, it's what I thought it was at the time, your margins are going to be worse. The next day, you can see we obviously had a dip, but Facebook like way underspent, like massively underspent. And then we just started scaling. And I had some chat with some people that I know about how to surf. And if you guys don't know what surfing is, I wouldn't recommend it to most people watching this video. It's only if you like have good intuition and you've done stores before that hit like 5 figures, 6 figures. But you basically double budgets every 2 hours, look at your KPI, so your key performance indicator. It's a fancy word for how good is your ROAS. And then you're going to either double again or decrease your budget, and you're gonna do that for the rest of the day. So in theory, if your, KPI. Sorry for the loud noise. I'm just gonna speak over it, I don't care. Okay, in theory, if your KPI ROAS is like a 2.5 and you have $1,000 budget and then you have a 3 ROAS, so you double to 2,000, you have a 3 ROAS, and you double to 4,000, you double to 8,000, 16,000, 32,000, whatever, you can have a $100,000 budget by the end of the day, but you're only gonna spend like 5-10 grand, because Facebook isn't like it's not like a TikTok platform where if you give it $100,000, it's gonna spend $100,000, right? It doesn't always work like that, especially when you're scaling. So it'll just spend more money that hour. And so this is what I was doing when I was surfing, and I think I surfed like a $10,000 budget that day, but we ended up spending like $3K. And so we had like 20% margins here. It wasn't good. We had 30% margins on this day, so this day ended up being as profitable as this day, funny enough. But yeah, so I learned how to surf correctly. If you guys want a further in-depth guide on that, maybe I'll talk about it later. But don't surf if you don't know what you're doing. If you want to figure it out, ask around in my community. And then I got DNA banned. Like literally, my blood is like they took a sample of my blood and they took it out and they were like scanning this across the internet. And like, no, he's banned on everything, bro. So I got banned on PayPal. I got banned on Wi-Fi. No, I'm kidding. I got banned on Meta and Shopify. So those two platforms literally wiped me out. Boom, I'm gone. Shopify, like, you're retarded, you're gone. And on everything, on job, bro, I did nothing wrong. Henceforth, why I got unbanned. So during this time, I want to reflect on the internet and say that I am very grateful and also very upset with the internet. And I know this is going to be either positive or negative emotions, but I'm tweeting, hey, Shopify, I got banned, I got restricted, I'm doing nothing wrong, and people are like, you're obviously doing something wrong. I wasn't. Fun fact, wasn't. I got unbanned. So if I didn't have the personal brand benfacciani, I would still be banned on Shopify. I would never gotten my payouts. And I've had so many people that message me on Twitter like, hey, Shopify did the same thing. They took 100 grand from me. They took 500 grand from me. Like I had somebody who told me they took $650,000 from him in payouts. Never got it back. He did nothing wrong. So it's just crazy. People don't think this is real, but I've seen people in the Discord communities that I've been in, they just get AUP banned like this. Whatever. It's like acceptable use case policy. There's more to this screenshot. I chopped it up a little bit so people can't see like the ticket ID or whatever. But yeah, so I got banned, and this is where this revenue thing comes into play. Okay, so we hit a $300 day, and I wake up and I look at my Shopify, I'm at $300. I'm like, all right, nice. Obviously something went wrong because I used to be waking up at like $2,000. Like right here, I'd be waking up at $1,000 or $2,000. Like, okay, something went wrong. Obviously I'm banned on Meta. I go on Meta, full ad sets, everything restricted. Not an ad account ban, but literally all of my ad sets got restricted. And there was some envious loser who literally fake DMCA'd all of my ads. He sent in fake request saying that he was the first to these ads, which he wasn't because I was the first person on Facebook with this product. And he sent in a fake DMCA to Facebook telling people that I was stealing his ads. So they restricted my entire account, to my understanding. Then, literally, after refreshing the $300 dashboard and going on my computer and seeing that I'm fully restricted and like I'm freaking out, I'm like, what do I do? I go back on Shopify. Your store has been terminated. I'm like, oh, what? Because, dude, you have to understand, this is supposed to be my big break, guys. Look at this. This would have done 10K, 20K days, like, very conservatively, very easily. Like, I know how scaling works now. Some stuff has been going on behind the scenes. We're not going to touch too much. But I know how scaling works. I know how 10, 20K days work, okay? This would have hit it. And anyways, sucks. So, yeah, envious loser. I need to put this here as well. Envious loser DMCAs me. And I coincidentally get banned on Shopify at the same time. Now, this could have been... what? No, the camera's on. And so, this could have been an insider. It likely wasn't. But I got banned on Shopify, which isn't normal. And they unbanned me because, again, I did nothing wrong. All right, so sweet. So, after that, after I freak out, it took me a few hours to get it took the entire day to get the ads back up, actually, like, because we were trying to figure out what should we do. Should we go to a new ad account? We go and we publish the ads, okay? So... that day we have nothing. That night we turn them on and we see these horrible stats, okay? Like what the heck stats, okay? And again, I got unbanned on Shopify pretty quickly. So we see these horrible stats and I'm like, oh, what the heck? my CPCs literally 2.5x. So my CPMs on the store, for reference, were about $70 to $90 at any given time, and a $2 cost per click with a 5 revenue per visitor. Okay, so revenue per visitor was 5, cost per click was 2, so gross margin per visitor was 3, average fulfillment per visitor was about 1. So we are profit $2 per visitor on this store. But when our CPCs went to $4 and our revenue per visitor was $5, we officially go into break-evensville because we had an average order fulfillment of $1 per visitor. So bang, break-even / unprofitable, boom, 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 boom. And then at this time, I just like around this area, I just kind of decided I'm just gonna let ads spend. I need it to figure it out. But genuinely, this store, I learned so much from this store that it wasn't worth my time to continue running it. Like genuinely on some real stuff wasn't worth my time. At this time, this envious loser, whoever it was, I have a good intuition of 2 people who I think it could have been, like very well tapped into my community. So if it's you, you're a loser. Anyways, envious loser leaks my store, and literally I get reviews on my website. I get review bombed, which are like, why not take off the reviews? We'll talk about that in a second. I get review bombed, bro. Like, look at this. Disgusting. Like, there's pictures of me which are really funny. Like I own up to these pictures. Very funny pictures. Like, it's me and like a bunny emoji just chilling. It's a funny picture. I sent it to my buddies. This is me, my LinkedIn picture. Like, but then just like, bro, and disgusting. Like, why are you hating on another man's store? And so a lot of people saw my store. There were like 50 visitors daily on my store, even when we didn't have ads turned on. So it's just funny. And people figured out what my stores look like, so I had to change everything. My stores don't look like this store at all anymore. People started stealing what my cart looks like, so I had to go off the cart app that I use. People started stealing my announcement bar. I had to take off my announcement bar. People started taking everything from the store. So I want to make it very clear that I literally don't use anything from the store anymore. Like, I had to go complete new rebrand with any other store I had launched. Every other store I had up at the time, I had to completely change. And yeah, so we then go to the ads manager, and you're going to see this, these cost per click. So this is our original campaign. We spent 10 bands, with roughly 9 bands, and $2.15 cost per click, $35 CPA, which is pretty high actually, at like a $60 AOV, $65, $70 AOV roughly. With an alright conversion rate, 6-7%, whatever. And this is when we start going schizo, testing new ad accounts, figuring out what the cost per click issue was, because we got ad restricted, and then that same day, cost per click went to the moon. Like, CPM increases, and this is probably because Facebook was like, oh, you're using restricted content, and so they just, advertising costs go through the moon because Mark Zuckerberg hates me, and because that loser DMCA'd my stuff. So whatever, same content, doesn't even make sense how you can do a DMCA, because then we go into a DMCA war. Then in theory, I can DMCA him back, right? And so that's why I want to stress the importance of custom content. So key takeaways from this that I want to move into first is you want to get custom UGC as soon as possible. There's a world of reasons for this. First thing is you're not going to get DMCA'd from your competitor who's a loser. That's also killer data scraping. You are going to have a moat over the industry in the sense that this is your content, nobody else can use it, along with the content is going to be the sales copy that you as the advertiser know is good and works. So you're taking the videos that you have that you know work and you're reiterating on them. So we saw that this hook rate
this skirt is a little short.
was really good, right? And you can create top, middle, bottom of funnel ads. So custom content is big. The next thing is that you can surf so fast. Like, that's the main thing I learned and I've been able to apply from, I guess, this store or whatever. You can surf super quick. That's what I've learned. You know, like I've been very public. This isn't my only store. Like, I had stores that were launched weeks before this that were doing money, and I didn't know how to surf. No idea. I had no idea how to surf. I learned how to surf. It is lit. And you literally, bro, I'll go through the entire server concept here. You double budgets every 2 hours, okay? You set time for 2 hours. You're literally glued to your computer. You're like, okay. You look at your ROAS. If your ROAS drops below your KPI, you put it in half, okay? And you continue doubling the entire day for 2 hours. Don't worry about how much money you're spending because you're making money. And at the end of the day, let's say you spent $10,000 that day, you're gonna move your daily budget from, it's probably around $100,000 if you spent 10K, down to $10,000. And then tomorrow you're gonna continue to surf if you get that far. And yeah, that's how you surf. Obviously, you know, use your own intuition and don't be stupid with surfing because it's very scary. But yeah, if you're using a Kalo data product specifically, you need to surf as soon as you're getting proof of concept, because Kalo data products are extremely competitive. Like, you can look at this. I don't know when people hopped on this. Why is it not letting me move this? Okay. Like, you can see, like, there were inventory issues, but then Bang just gets super big and people started running it. So, yeah. Yeah, this is like February, whatever. So, boom, bang. Again, if you're going to use a Kalo data product, then feel free to use my code benfacciani for 10% off, by the way. Okay, next thing is that you're going to get exterior, like, bands. Like, there's going to be exterior things. Again, Kalo data, benfacciani, 10% off. Okay, you will get exterior issues. Okay, this dropshipping stuff isn't like all just like surf scale. It's going to be lit. You're going to make so much money. You're going to have fulfillment issues. You're going to have payment processing issues. You're going to get banned. But you have to act so fast when those issues occur, okay? Basically, you surf, an issue occurs, you fix it, okay? Or you get the issues fixed beforehand. You get your fulfillment fully dialed in beforehand. You get your payment processing fully dialed in beforehand. You move off Shopify payments. You move off PayPal. You move to third-party payment processors. You don't know how? Figure it out, bro, okay? You might be thinking, I don't know. Figure it out. Like, come on, bro. You're gonna get banned. You need to figure out how to not get banned, okay? Like, for me, for example, I got unbanned on Shopify. My account is like bulletproof now because they know I'm doing nothing wrong. People were like during this Twitter era, people were like, you're doing black hat. Bro, I'm selling skirts. What is it's clothing. So yeah, this was a wild week because I literally tweet this. I did a thing. Next day, I'm banned on everything. People think I'm doing black hat. Bro, I'm selling skirts. But yeah, so that's important. You're going to have exterior issues. Make sure you have a super strong back end. And if you have a personal brand or you want to build one, insiders, bro. Like, I don't know if I get insider banned. I have moved off my benfacciani, my email, everything associated to this store, everything associated to that business manager, I fully moved off of. And so it's pretty hard for me to get insider banned now. But if you have a personal brand, be careful, okay? Like, me doing this case study means that I'm putting myself at risk, but again, like, I've moved off everything benfacciani related. I've created a new company. I've done a few things to make sure it's pretty hard for it to happen. And yeah, also, insiders only really target people that are making money. Like, I'm not making a lot of money. It wouldn't make sense for anybody to try and target me because I'm not making a lot of money. But yeah, these are some of the ads. And we even added like a new SKU, which is like a skirt set. Super pretty, like super cool outfit, whatever. And yeah, this is like what kind of one of our videos look like terrible retention. Like, this is really bad. And that's why custom content comes into play, because you want to get good content that's good and makes sense, whatever. But yeah, that is the full skirts case study. If this video was of use to you, if I helped you out, if you liked it, please consider subscribing, dropping a like, follow me on Instagram. I'd really appreciate it there. I'm trying to get Instagram motion to be able to DM like Instagram baddies and like slide on them. So if you feel free, please follow me. I need Instagram motion. I need thousands of followers. Hit me there, subscribe, like the video, comment, join my Discord, do all those things. If you're gonna use Kalo data, it is one of the only subscription things that I use. Dude, use my code benfacciani. You're gonna save money. It's gonna make me money. Win-win relationship. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is the full theskirts.com case study, which is no longer up. And yeah, God bless all of you. I love you. Peace out.